go ahead and do that. Let's begin our next session with the main story once again by speaking with Kryl to take on our first level 81 main story dungeon entitled In the Dark of the Tower. Kryl glances at you with expectant eyes. Since there's been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales? I think that's a great idea. Yeah, now that everyone's back together again, it's a good idea to summarize everything that's happened up to this point. So as we tell everyone what happened on both sides of the world.
Your time in Thavnair has certainly been eventful.
Yeah, it certainly was.
In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation.
Yeah, we can't get at them any further for now.
Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavnair.
Alright, and all the way out there?
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower?
That's a good question.
According to Orenvold and Frodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Ifrit.
What does it tell us that the spies even have such defenses?
That we're in a lot of trouble if we try?
Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal. Thus, the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
How do you propose we do that?
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained. And I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
Let's hope you're right about that. Hey Papa, welcome to the stream, glad to have you
So
with
we
us.
can hope. And I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none.
In other words, be on high alert.
Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
So what do we do?
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself. The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodra by a considerable margin.
Let's hope you're right. Yeah. Are you sure Alpha doesn't run the right group? Or what about Alice? She knows the healing spell like too. Yeah, Alpha Node is able to heal too now that he's playing the Sage role.
If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
Fair enough.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armament to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Rads at Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
Alright.
A military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Unless you want to come down with ethereal sickness. I'm ready to go if you guys are. And away we go! Open those doors. Know what's going on here. Well, in any event, we gotta make our way over to the Great Work. Clever there, Bubba. And so, since we know combat is required, let's go ahead and embark on our journey. So since we're going in the hatchery, it's at high ground, so we have to go this way. So let's ride it out. Head on up past the Varia Langula. Yeah, dawn is about to come upon this part of the world, but we still have to bring dawn to the area as a whole. Because it's not enough for the sun to just show up. We got to stop this thing from doing its thing. Yeah, we're going to be really getting into it now. We've had the opportunity to see the various splits with the main story and seeing all the side quests, and now we get to see what happens when we actually take on a legit dungeon. Because yeah, I'm sure you guys have been waiting for a while to see one, and now you're gonna get one. So all the way down here, near the Hamsa Hatchery, is where we find Nabdeen and the Radiant Host's crew. Ah, our friend from Eorzea. We've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission into the tower, I'm told. The warding skills will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. When your fellows arrive, I will direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. Two reasons. One, I don't have the riding map. I don't know if and when they will be available in Endwalker locations. And two, I haven't unlocked flying. So let's check out our destination and the boat that we will be riding on to get to where we need to go. And so later that morning, hey there everyone. Gang's all here, I see. If this is the future of aetherite travel, I think I'll stick to boats. Hi, no warning, however empathetic could have prepared me for that. At least you got the lassie you needed? On account of which we are a little late, but fighting fit mostly. Glad to see it. Oh, who should arrive here but our little friend from Razad Han. Hey there. My friends, permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. Glad we could there, Varshan. You must be... We should still call you Varshan, I suppose? Yeah, you heard about that. Indeed, it would not do to confuse our soldiers. Very well. Yeah, very well then. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding skills. Please convey as much to His Excellency. And as for us, one for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. And yeah, pass them around. Oh, thanks. With these we can go anywhere with the blessing light can go. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. I guess. I've been waiting for this day, or I wouldn't mind carrying on as before, you know, or in that case, they're all yours from now on. I mean, we always do have a party whenever we take these things on, whether it be 4 or 8. But yeah, if you really want it. Huh, but I'm afraid we can't let you retire just yet. You're the Scion's brightest star after all. If anyone is amenable to it, let us review the strategy for good measure. As previously agreed, we will divide into 2 groups. Rika and her band will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. And on the opposite side, meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. The primals which the power bringeth forth shall be the deities of Thavnarian myth. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that. As we have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. Yeah, that's a good idea. We commence the operation at your word, my friend. For the people of Thavnar, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. You got it. So yeah, let's go get on the boats. We have a threat to eliminate, as our first official dungeon, the Tower of Zot, is now accessible. So yeah, let's have a look at our place, and yeah, you might have thought Varshan was part of the trust system, but nope, he's not. So yeah, let's take a look at our first official dungeon, the Tower of Zot. Vitra, Great Worm of the First Brood, and the hidden Satrapa Razat Han, has bid the Scions cross to Nuranair and mount a foray into the tiny island's unnatural spire, a Telothroid structure known by the locals as the Tower of Zot. Your companions join you on the journey, protective talismans in hand, prepared to face whatever unnamed horrors await you within. Come what may, you cannot allow Nidhana and her kin to perish in the grip of dark magics and darker designs. And if you want to get here, not only do you have to be at least level 81, but your item level can be no lower than 500. So yeah, they're setting the bar high, but it needs to be for where we're going. And so, we've had to wait for quite a while, but now the time has finally come. The first official dungeon of Endwalker, the Tower of Zot, awaits. And it's time for us to go in and see what these creepy things are all about and what we can do to lay waste whatever's in here. And apparently I'm the odd one out because everyone else is a Vieira. Yeah, apparently everyone else is a Vieira, so without further ado, let's go! Alright there, tank. Do what you do best. Alright, so not surprisingly, we are going to see quite a few pulls. And I'm not quite getting the chains out of this. We will soon. Okay, Dancer, let's latch on. Yeah, look at these ugly mugs. Yeah, where'd they get a thing like this? Alright, here's Kogonastron, then run! Yeah, then make a break for it, then leap in. Yeah, we weren't gonna allow ourselves to get taken down like that. Alright, there we go. This thing collapses, or just simply powers down. That works too. Next up. Hey, they're clearing me a path. And meanwhile, Krala's noticed something going on. As we cross this creepy bridge. I mean, everything in here is creepy, let's not kid ourselves. Yeah, we'll stay close to the pack as our tank double pulls. Yeah, we now have an extension of our AoE called Draconian Fury. This allows me to have a kind of a fourth extension of my AoE. Alright, let's load up. Get a little life surge going in, and then run from the gas. Yeah, I don't want that crap doing a number on me, or anyone else for that matter. Yeah, the group's doing a great job so far. Get ready to Gears Kogel, Nastron, and then Battle Litany and Dive Bomb with the Dragonfire Dive. I'm going to hold off on using the Dragon Sight again until we get to our next set of enemies, because these two enemies are pretty much dead. And I'm going to try and curb my enthusiasm a little bit. But we're past them and we're off to mini-boss number 1. So this name might look familiar from earlier. We have found Mindaruba. So now we're confronting her, and we're going to have to be careful not to get too close to her tank buster. Oh, gotta run from this. And then jump in so that we're not getting burned. Yeah, now you got Thunder and Store, and you're spreading it all over the place. And then covering half the room. Yeah, ingenious magics. Well, that's certainly a good way to show that they are. Alright, spread out from the blizzard. Yeah, something's going on that way. Whoa! Yeah, dodge all that crap. Don't worry about getting hit by a tank buster, hopefully. Yeah, they really have amplified the use of the tank buster here in Endwalker. That's something that I noticed in early access. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. Alright, so we gotta... Whoa! Hold off. Then run. And then avoid getting hit by that. Yeah, since I've been through here in early access, I'll be able to show off what I've learned, hopefully. But trust me, we're only skimming the surface as to what they are doing now as far as boss rules are concerned in this game. And go! Okay, Mindaruba is down to below 20%. I guess after her. Try not getting hit in the face. And you got the blizzard in store. Gonna wait for this spread to go away as we run over here. Yeah, we have chosen Defiance. Sorry, Mindaruba, you're the first one out. Let's see what's in the treasure chest. So, we have 520 item level gear in here. Let's head on upstairs. As we go into a creepy tunnel. Like I said, everything in here is creepy. And I do mean everything. So drop the pain down on your heads. And we'll bring even more. Take that. Now let's get dialed in. Let the dancer do her thing with AoE. And we'll do our part too. Come on. Oh. Should have cut off on using Battle Litany because we're just about to win that fight. But no problem. Yeah, we got something new to fight and it was really close by. Yeah, chase after these things. Gotta use my Draconian Fury. then we'll drop onto them with some Dragonfire dive. Followed by Gears, Kogel, Nastron, and Stardiver. Alright, Dragon Sight to the Dancer. And more Nastron pain. Yeah, you see a lot of Guardian-oriented enemies that we're fighting right now. Watch out for that left arm. And down it goes. Next tunnel. Yeah, aren't these things creepy and weird? These Umbri, or Umbril rather. Whoops. Yeah, tank, however, getting a little low on health. Yeah, now we really get to let it all go. Alright. Yeah, we're jumping that way, I guess. Alright, more of our triple threats. Ooh, careful. And take this. Oh, yeah, one of you held out. Gotta be careful, though. And you're down. Yeah, I gotta see the contents of the treasure chest first. Yeah, no treasure chest left behind. Just like we want to have no Arcosodara left behind either. As we arrive at mini-boss number 2. And now we have to confront Sandaruva. Let's open with our triple threat. And we do have Limit Break at our disposal. So let's use it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I think she has it out for me. She knew what I was doing and she was gonna do everything she could to stop it. Yeah, now we're surrounded by creepy orbs. Except over here. Whoa! That sprays a little too much. We do have to back off, though. And then jump in. Yeah, apparently she's a Dragoon because she can use Ring of Thorns, an ability long forgotten in Dragoon lore. Yeah, we've been put on the clock. Careful, careful. Now I've been stopped. While my back is parallel to the ground. One thing for sure, we are definitely burning through Sandaruva very much. Now we gotta see if we can't try and find out who's the real one. I think they know who we're having to run from. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I will trust these guys because they clearly know. They must have done this place enough to know what's happening. And just avoid that tank buster will be just fine. Drop the fire down on your head. And now once again putting us on the stop, as it were. Let's see how much... Ah! Yeah, she caught me in midair again. But not forever. I'll hold off on the Dragon's Sight until we move on because we've almost got her beat. Yeah, you can't do it on your own. Get out of here. Oh, level was gained by someone. Time to climb another tower. Time to climb another floor. Now we're kind of into open air. That's not exactly all that great, though. Oh, you came over. Perfect. Don't fall too far behind. Well, we do have to deviate to check out the contents of the treasure chests. Okay, now let's link up with the dancer. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Don't run too far. Especially since we're losing people! We're losing people! Oh, you fell asleep at the switch! Oh, no! Yeah, there's no recovery from that.
Game over, yeah!
Hopefully you guys aren't having any issues with buffering, because I'm seeing a lot of buffering on my end. But it may be from the fact that it's a very windy afternoon right now where I live. We had our dreams of a white Christmas killed off in one fell swoop last night as the temperature rose to 60 Fahrenheit, and we got heavy rain too. It was so warm that I went out to go get my iced coffee this morning in shorts. There was no need for a jacket, it was that warm. Yeah, let's hope this time the healer is paying attention. Alright, let's run over here. And drop this pain onto your brain. Yeah, take that. There we go. We're moving on. Oh, that's for me, but I'm not going to necessarily need it. Alright, stay with the pack. Get the pack as we all progress forward. And did I hit the AoE? Yeah. Sadly, I did not see it until it was too late. And we're just following all the way to down here. Let's put a stop to that. Also, I broke my rotation. Yeah, I can literally see stuff from the wind beating against my window, fallen leaves and other random things. Also, with this tower designed as it is, it's hard to get a really good view for the camera. Alright, take that, and then splash this down. And keep on going. Alright, over here now. We'll hold off on using Battle Lineage until we get to our next enemy. And there we go. So yeah, immediately after the fight ends, we get our boss image. And find out who we're dealing with. No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. And it's time for the last of the Mega Sisters to confront us in battle. Yeah, you might remember we've seen them in 4 and in 10, and now they're back over here. But it's the last one, who will be known as Cinderuva, who will be our final adversary. So let's round the corner and confront her. So without further ado, let's go! Take my little dragon sight. Let's do this. Yeah, do you think she's all alone? Nope, we now have to fight them all at once. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride against this trio. Yeah, because we will see the full extent of what they're capable of. Yeah, hopefully your memory is good against what you did against the first two sisters, because it'll be pretty useful here. And also, we can't really do anything against the other two sisters until we beat the first one! Yeah, get hands off of that tank buster! Hands off of that tank buster! Get clear! Stay away from the danger! Yeah, you don't have just one final boss to be worried about, you gotta be worrying about them all! Alright, looks like these two are ready to shift and fall back because we got Shockwave AoE. And lots of blizzards. Just keep running, and then more Shockwave, and then more Shockwave. Yeah, it's a relentless pursuit. And avoid getting nailed by that tank buster. Yeah, let's stick it to this chocobo. Yeah, this chocobo is evil. Dancer, let's hook up again. Where we go now? They're all leaning this way. But we gotta run in first. And then run away, and then run away. And then do more running. As in, run over to here. And you may think this is a bad idea, but it's really not. Yeah, they want to put the fear of the gods within you, but it's not gonna work. You're down. Say goodbye to big bad Cinderuva. And then there were two. We're still gotta deal with all of these random antics. On top of all that. Yeah, give me True North. Thank you. Now we're going in reverse order. Yeah, turn off that tank buster. And as for me, don't mind if I do. Lock and load. Yeah, half her health. And with that, this is now officially over. And that was enough to get me to 83. And the Mega Sisters are banished back from whence they came. Yeah, no victory pose, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't work like that here in Endwalker. So yeah, we'll just call him the other Vieira because she's the last one who stuck around. And so, after our victory, what can be done, if anything?
All right?
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Maybe a little too quiet?
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
But not Glen Quagmire, right?
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Ishtola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek.
Can we do anything about it?
Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it.
I'll bet there's a reason for that too.
'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
But not too close, right? Yeah, reach out with your ether vision skills. See what you can discover, if anything, and she doesn't seem to like it.
There is something there embedded inside the core.
What is it? Oh, jeez.
A man's limb.
Wait, what?
This is what we came to destroy?
It must be a pretty powerful limb if it can do whatever it can without the need for a body.
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Oh, let a steady hand do it? Why not let me do it? Yeah, go mon frère. Unleash your full Dragoon Fury! Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, lights out. Well done, mon frère.
And that should be the end of it.
Oh, it's the end of it, alright.
What now?
I think we may have just hit self-destruct.
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Why didn't you say that before we came in here?
For you, and how are we supposed to survive the fall?
Teleportation! Or whatever this is.
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves.
Oh boy. Yeah, see what's going on.
Too late.
Well, there they all are. But are they even alive? That's a lot of people on their backs.
What happened? Where are we?
We gotta assess the damage.
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed.
But that's good, right?
Hardly a scratch. But how?
Graha and his magic? Oh, what do we see? Oh, Graha. Yeah, you gave your all on that one.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
Well, that must have been a pretty powerful spell. But even then, this looks like that scene from Gone with the Wind.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Well, that's good at least, but what of everyone else?
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Yeah, they would still be considered to be tempered. Yeah, Alice, we need Porksies now!
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
Yeah, it'll take her a lot of ether.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more Porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Yeah, you will be here a while.
Scions!
Oh, hi there, Varshan. We did it!
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
Let's tell you all about it.
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
Think you can do it?
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Oh, they're all getting sent to Razat Han? Yeah. Gentlemen, this is what you have to do. Hop to it. Yeah. And, yeah, Bubba, the era of the mercy killing is over. And who can we found? Hi, Needhana. Yeah, hopefully it's not too late for you either. So, later that night, let's speak with Thancred. The liberated prisoners are being transported to Razat Han for treatment. Alistair and Ashtola will oversee the administration of the temporary treatment with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We will go and join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. Alright then. So, by virtue of completing the first dungeon of the game, we'll take 455,400 experience points and 3,000 gil. You may now enter the Tower of Zot as with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. And so, there we go. One tower down, many more still to go.